What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. On this one, I wanted to just kind of showcase one of the builds that I use. This is for the cold shoulder. This is one of my absolute favorite builds. I mean, this thing is a slept-on weapon in my opinion. It just cripples anything that comes at you, gives you extra time to just finish them off. And dude, I don't know, it does massive amounts of damage too. So what we'll do is I'm gonna take you over to the Burning Springs. I know there's 3 death claws that sit up here. We're gonna put this build to the test. I'll kind of break it down, show you, the perk cards, the weapon, and everything like that. The armor is not so important in this build, not as much as the perk cards anyway, but we'll definitely dive into it. So let's go see if we could find our first death claw here. Oh, and actually, what is this? Look at that, one shot almost killed this dude. Two shots. That's it for this legendary ghoul. Now we'll come and find the death claw though, because he's the star of the show, right? Let's see, I know there's 3 of them. Yeah, right here. Okay, so we'll let him get all the way up. I mean, he really can't do anything. Look at that, he's crippled down. Done. One shot the ghouls. Look how slow he is. I don't know. And then using VATS too is gonna be much better. We'll use some VATS there. I mean, look at that, he's already crippled. Now we could just take our time. Ugh, look at that. Just slept on weapon in my opinion. Very slept on weapon. We're overweight though. It's all good though. Alright. Let's get this other one. I mean, look at it. He can't even do nothing. He's just... Look at how slow he is. He can't even get to us. Done. Crippled. Done. 3 death claws. Only got hit by the ghoul. That's it. They can't even get to you. They can't even get to you. The snake too, man. Doing the raids, it freezes the snake. So I was doing the raid with some lower level guys, and I was using the elder mark, but they were dying to acid, and he was hitting them, and I went in there with this, and it just freezed him, and he was not able to do really anything. He was just kind of sitting there. But man, everything gets crippled. Mirelurk queens, like whatever. It's such a slept-on weapon. I'm gonna go back to the camp where it's kind of safer. I'll kind of break down the perk cards that are important for this build. There's nothing really in the armor that's gonna be a deal breaker for the build at all. There's just some survivability kind of things, but we'll kind of break it down. All right, let's go back into the. Oh, I accidentally got on the thing here. Hold on. Let's get out of here. Okay. All right, now that we're kind of in here, we'll go inside real quick. All right, so now for the armor, again, I mean, the number 1 star is Lucid, because this is for ghouls, but it's going to reduce the damage I take by 6% per piece of armor that I'm wearing. So, I mean, it makes you way more tanky. I mean, if you're a ghoul, I definitely think this is a must. The explosion damage, I like to mob around with explosive weapons and stuff like that, so to avoid killing myself, I keep this on. This is my daily driver armor, and then I do have an Elder's Mark build I use with this armor. That's why I have the max AP, because I get an extra 100 AP, with all the pieces, and then my critical hits cost 50% less. So this is a good daily driver for a lot of weapons, but again, none of that is going to matter towards the cold shoulder build. These perk cards though will. So you definitely want the shotgun champ. It's 10% damage to crippled targets, and we're going to be crippling everybody. 75% range damage to crippled targets. Everybody's going to be crippled with this build. And then weapons that fire 3 or more projectiles gain 30% more range. So that again is cold shoulder, we get more range out of it. 20% of the damage dealt to a limb is applied to all limbs. That's great because we want to be crippling every limb, right? And then this one, not really needed. It's just a ghoul card. I mean, it gives me a little bit more accuracy, but not needed. And then Number Cruncher, if you're using VATS, you get 2% increased damage per AP cost. This is going to increase your damage a lot. You gain 20% more damage per crippled limb. And we're going to be crippling all the limbs. So that's massive amounts of damage right there. That is a must. And then your small guns reload 30% faster and have more hip fire accuracy. We need to reload that gun as quick as possible. And then ignoring 40% armor, need that. And then 75% range damage when attacking the torso. Not exactly needed. It does help though. I mean, it's a lot of damage. Gain 50% of your bonus movement speed as reload speed. So if you have Speed Demon on, this is going to increase your reload speed. Everything in here is just survivability perks. Nothing in here is going to make or break the build. Don't need anything there. Again, these are just some other survivability perks here. And then this one right here though, this one will increase the damage. And then if you're a ghoul, I highly recommend this one too. Gain 15% bonus damage for 10 seconds. Then the Gunslinger Master, and then Gunslinger Expert, Gorilla. Those are not mandatory. This one is though. Your small guns gain a 15% stagger chance and a 75% limb damage because we want to be crippling everybody. That, and it'll stagger all the big dudes kind of running up on you, so it'll stop them in their tracks. And then this one, Evasive, it's just a survivability perk. This one though, faster reloading speed. If you're a ghoul, I recommend that because the reload speed on that shotgun is super quick when you stack these other perk cards together. And then Bloody Mess is some damage, crits, serendipity, survivability, ricochet. I feel like every build needs ricochet. Like every build should have that. Crit Savvy is going to help with VATS. And then the Wild West Hands. I love this card because, I mean, it most of the time just reloads the mag automatically. I love it. I don't even use Class Freak anymore. I'm literally using that. But that's kind of it for the build. Oh, and then the legendary perk cards. This is just what I'm running. I mean, none of this is going to make or break the build as long as you have those shotgun perk cards in there. This is just a quality of life card. If I had to, I would use like taking one for the team because you get massive amounts of damage. Let me know your thoughts on the Cold Shoulder build. Comment below whether you're using it or not. Hope this helped out. If you made it this far in the video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Sub to the channel. We're going to be doing a lot more builds on this channel. Let me know what you guys want to see next, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.